So the first step in making your maglev car is to become familiar with this tool. It's called a coping saw. You never want to grab it by the blade. You want to grab it by either the bow or the handle. If you're right-handed, it should go in your right hand. If you're left-handed, it should go in your left hand. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, I've drawn on the foam block that you're going to use. However, you guys are going to use graph paper and template paper to design your stuff, and then you're going to take a glue stick and glue it onto the side after you cut out your design. This squiggly line here means that this is the part that I'm going to be cutting off, and I'm going to be left with the shape beneath. I also have something on the bottom. This is stating that I'm going to be removing a triangle from the entire left-hand side, and I'm also going to be removing a rectangle from this side. Here are what we call relief cuts. So basically what that's saying is I'm going to cut in here and take the saw out, cut in here, take the saw out, same thing, but I'm actually cutting on this surface. So eventually this whole rectangle is going to be removed. So to do that, you're going to use a table vise, which you'll slowly turn to the left, and if you have to, pull it out. Do not get your finger caught in the end of the table vise. It will hurt. So at this point, I'll do it so you guys can see. You should always be cutting in a table vise. So I'm going to line my coping saw up with this first line. Then I'm going to cut down to there. Same thing. Down, up, down. And if it gets stuck, you just wiggle it as you bring it up. Now, being this is a rectangle, the next step is to actually come in at an angle. So we're going to start here. We're going to angle the blade before we enter the wood, the foam, and we're going to start cutting. And that's going to allow us to come down to our line here and cut until our relief cuts pop out. And that's half of it. At this point, we're going to turn the blade this way and go until we hit that relief cut. And finalize it. So that's how you cut a rectangle out. It's going to be the same process for the CO2 car if you're going to do that design. To make the triangle here way more simple, basically you're going to start your cut on this surface, and you're going to cut down to that corner and take the blade out. Then you'll flip this over in the table vise. When you use a table vise, be careful that you don't clamp it in there too hard to where you ruin the foam here. And so that you can see, again, I'm starting on this outside surface and cutting down to the triangle, and that's how you cut a triangle in a rectangle. It almost looks like the letter M. Now, if I were to cut this design here, I'll do it this way so you can see. I would clamp my foam in, and I would start cutting. Notice my hand is not near the work. Vise is holding the wood, and I'm going to cut to there. And at this point, you see we ran into an issue. So, in a perfect world, this is a perfect example of why you need a relief cut. So, we would do a relief cut right to here. Originally, you'd want to do a relief cut first. So this next one, we're going to do a relief cut. So we'll put it back in the vise. We'll do a relief cut. At this point, we will turn it vertically, and we will start cutting our design. Now you see how it wobbles a lot? If we lower this in the vise, it won't move as much. Now, with the foam, you may have to hold the foam as you're cutting.